In this example, we're going to solve an inequality, then write the answer in both set notation and interval notation. When you're working an inequality, the first thing you want to do is you want to simplify each side as much as possible. On the left-hand side, we'll start by distributing the negative sign. And on the right, we'll distribute the negative 2. On the left, we'll simplify by combining like terms. And lastly, on the left-hand side, we'll distribute that 5. Now when you're working these problems, it does not matter which side you choose to put your x's on and your numbers on. Whenever I'm working these problems, I generally like to keep the x's on the left-hand side and the numbers on the right side. That way it's natural when it comes to the very end reading the answer. So I'm going to move all my x's to the left side, and I'm going to do this by adding 2x to both sides. And then I'm going to go ahead and in the same step, I'm going to move the numbers, the standalone numbers, to the right side, and I'm going to do this by adding 20 to both sides. So I'm left with 12x is greater than 28. The next thing that I need to do is divide by 12 to eliminate the 12. The last thing I need to do is I need to simplify my fraction. Notice that both the numerator and the denominator are divisible by 4. So we'll simplify by dividing both the top and the bottom by 4. So we have x is greater than 7/3. In set notation, this would be x such that x is greater than 7/3. Now if x is greater than 7/3, this means that 7/3, close to 7/3, but actually not 7/3, would be the smallest number that it could possibly be. And the largest number, well, it can go as far on as infinity. So this would be the interval notation. Notice that we use the parentheses for both sides. We use the parentheses on this side because it is just simply a greater than sign versus a greater than or equal to sign. Remember that if it's a greater than or equal to sign, that's when you use the bracket. If it's just a greater than sign, then you use the parenthesis. And we always enclose infinity with the parentheses. So this is my final answer.